Hello, I'm Malahai, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this bakery that's behind me right now. So I'll put the blocks that you need to build it on the screen now, and let's build. So this is everything you're going to need, and for the cobble mixture it's going to be a mixture of cobblestone, stone bricks and stone. So the 292 counts for all of those blocks all together, so don't just gobble cobblestone. And there is another blocks list for this because it used so many materials, but I think it was worth it because I ended up loving the result. And sorry, the cake on the right side is in a really weird place. It wouldn't fit at the top without looking even weirder. But let's start building. So the first thing that we're going to do is grab your spruce logs, and we're going to do a 5-block tall pillar. And then going to the left, we're going to leave a gap of 5, and on the 6th block, do another pillar. And then we're going to go back and leave a gap of 5. And on the 6th, again, do another pillar. Then we're going to go left, leaving a gap of 3 blocks. Then we're going to go back, leaving a gap of 7 blocks. Then we're going to go right, leaving a gap of 8 blocks. And then right again, leaving a gap of 8 blocks. And we're going to go forwards, leaving a gap of again 8 blocks. Now go left, leaving a gap of 3 blocks. And the next bit's a little bit more tricky, so we're going to go left by 4 blocks, then we're going to go in front by 1, and this is the block that you're going to do your pillar on. And it should just line up with the one that we placed at the start. So this is what you should have. So now what we're going to do is just go around and connect all of them together, still using your spruce logs. Okay, so now grab your mixture of cobblestone, stone bricks and stone, and at the front of the house, this part here that's like coming outwards, we're just going to connect the 2 logs together using the random mixture. And to place these, we're just going to do them in a random order. As you can see, I'm doing here. I don't have a set place to put the cobblestone and stone bricks, and it should look something like this. And now for the rest of the house, we're going to go 1 block behind the pillars, so you see how I'm not connecting them together. It's like 1 block behind. So you're just going to keep doing it 1 block behind until you get to this point here where this part is. You're just going to connect it to the log that's there. And this should look like this. So once you've done that, come back to the inside, and for the little 3 block wide panel here, we're just going to go back to the inside and fill it in again 1 block behind. And once you've done that, from the top, this is what it should look like. If you're in survival, you won't be able to see it from the top, but if you would, this is what it would look like. So now what we're going to do is extend every single block that we've just placed up by 3 blocks, so it's all 4 blocks tall. Also, while I'm here, I'd like to say please subscribe to the channel because I'm trying to hit 5k by the end of the year, and I have plenty more videos like this, especially on medieval houses. I've really been loving building them recently, so yeah, please subscribe. And once you've done that, this is what the house should look like. So now we're going to come to the left side of the house, and from this wooden pillar here, we're going to go out by 5 in the stone mixture, and then we're going to go left by 6. And you should be left with this little gap here, and we're going to fill this in with brick blocks. And once you've done that, you're going to grab your deep slate tile walls, and we're going to place them all along this side across the stone. And on the right side we're going to place 1, and on the left side we're going to place 3, and you should be left with a 2 block gap. And in front of this 2 block gap we're just going to place 2 cobblestone stairs, and then you have a little foundation. So now we're going to do the little bakery thing at the front of the house. So place 3 deep slate tile walls in front of the first stone blocks on either edge like this, and then we're going to place 2 more on top of the ones on the edges like this. It probably makes a lot more sense if you're watching. And in the 3 block gap, we're going to place 3 upside down dark oak stairs and place a cake on top of whichever one you want. Also, we're doing this at the front of the house if you couldn't tell already. And now on top of the deep slate walls, we're going to place spruce wood slabs, and then next to the slabs, we're going to place a spruce wood stair. And in between the stairs, we're going to place another slab with a slab on top, like this. And then behind all of this, we're going to do a row of spruce wood slabs. Ignore that I left a gap in the middle because I do fill it in with another slab in a second. And then in the middle, against the wall, we're going to place a red wall, then a white wall, then another red wall. And in front of all these wall blocks, we're going to place another slab on top of the slabs, like this. And then at both sides of the wall, we're going to place a slab with a stair on top. And this is what the front of your house should look like so far. So now what we're going to do is come to the inside of this, what we've just made, and destroy a 2x1 hole for the door. Then destroy the block underneath where the door's going to be and replace it with a brick block. And then grab your spruce door and we're going to place it from the inside so that it'll look like this. And now what we're going to do is replace all the grass blocks along the outside with brick blocks that are under the deep slate walls and the stall at the front. And this is what you should have so far. Okay, so now coming back to where we placed the bricks, on the right wall, so this wall here, we're going to place 2 upside down spruce stairs in both corners, like this, and then on top of the ones on the left, we're going to place a stone cutter. And then in between the 2 stairs, we're going to place a spruce trapdoor, and on top of the spruce trapdoor, we're going to put a campfire. And then on top of the 2 spruce stairs on the right, we're going to place 2 barrels and put spruce trapdoors on top. And this is what that should look like. So now come to the other wall, and we're going to destroy a 2x1 hole for the spruce door. I'm going to place it from the inside so that it'll look like this. Then we're going to go to the right side of the front of the house, and across the bottom block in between all of the pillars, we're going to place 3 dark oak slabs. And then underneath the middle dark oak slab, we're going to place another dark oak slab, and they'll end up looking something like this. Then in the middle of every wall, we're going to destroy a 2x1 hole and fill it in with glass panes. Then on this windowsill underneath the one on the left, we're going to place a plant pot with a flowering azalea in it, like this. And then on the window next to it, we're going to place a lantern in the middle. And on the one next to that, we're going to place 3 white candles and light them with a flint and steel. And this is what that wall should look like. So now we're going to move on to doing the right side of the house. So the first thing that we're going to do is destroy 2 2x1 holes on either side, 1 block from the edge, and fill it in with glass panes. And then we're going to get our spruce trapdoors. I'm going to place 2 on either side of both windows. And once you've done that, we're going to grab our upside down dark oak stairs and place a row along the bottom. And once you've done that, we're going to place a lantern in between the 2 windows, and we're also going to put another plant pot with a flowering azalea in it underneath the window on the right, and that's what that should look like. So now come to the back of the house. I'm going to do the same thing with the 2x1 windows. So to start off, we're going to destroy 2 2x1 windows, 1 block from the edge on both the left and right side of the back of the house, and fill it in with glass panes. And that is what you should have for the back. So now, coming to the left side of the house, on this wall here, we're going to destroy a 5x2 hole and fill it in with glass panes. And then on the left of this, we're going to place an upside down dark oak stair, place a lantern on top, and then across the rest of the window, we're going to place oak leaves, and we're going to make a little bush. So to do this, we're just going to place oak leaves in a random order until you think it looks good. But if you want to copy what I just did, then you can. So you should have something that looks like this. So now we're going to, again, grab our upside down dark oak stairs and just place them all the way along the top like this. And that is what a finished left side of the house should look like. So now what we're going to do is grab our spruce logs again. And we're going to place 2 facing outwards along every single corner of the build. So you can see I'm doing it here. And along the back, we're also going to place one where this pillar is here. In the middle, you can see I've just done it. And then just continue placing them. And also in the middle here, again. And once you've done that, we're going to go around the whole build. And in between these logs, we're going to place upside down dark oak stairs. We're just going to do this the whole way around. Also, sorry if you can hear the rain, it's just getting heavier and heavier and I can't do anything about it. So I don't think you can hear it, but if you can, then I apologise. And now we're going to get spruce buttons and place them on every single log that we just placed facing outwards. And once you've done that, that's the whole of the bottom floor finished. And there's one last thing that we've got to do before we move on to doing the top floor, which is filling in this big gap in the roof here. So to do this, we're going to grab spruce wood planks and just fill all of it in. Now we're going to move on to doing the second floor, so come to the logs at the front that we placed facing outwards, and on this block here we're going to extend it upwards by 6, and then we're also going to do it on this side here too. So we're using the spruce logs if you couldn't tell, and towards the back of the house on this log here we're going to extend it out by 3, and on the block next to that we're going to make a pillar, and then we're also going to extend this pillar out by 3, and this is a little bit different. And on the block next to that, we're going to do another pillar, but this time the pillars are only going to be 4 blocks tall, and you should end up with something that looks like this. So now we're going to do that again on this side here. So on the top block, extend it backwards by 3, then do a pillar. And then extend that one out by 3. And then do a 4 block tall pillar on this block here. And this is what it should look like, so we're just going to connect these two together as well. Now, coming to the left side of the house, from this pillar here, we're going to count on the bottom 4 blocks, and on the 5th block, we're going to do a 5 block tall pillar of spruce logs. And then on the top block, we're going to go right by 4 blocks, and it should kind of look like it connects up. But coming back to the pillar that we've just placed, we're going to go back by 5 blocks, and on the 6th, do another pillar. And then we're going to go right by 6 blocks across the back. And then on the 7th, do a pillar. Then go right by 5 blocks, do a pillar. Right by 5 blocks again, and do another pillar. And then we're going to go forwards by 5 blocks, do a pillar. Then we're going to go left by 3, do a pillar. And then left by 3 again. And that should connect it to the front, and your house should be looking like this. So now what we're going to do is grab our stone mixture, so our stone, cobblestone and stone bricks, and along the whole of the middle part of the front of the house, we're going to go 1 block behind the pillars up to this 3rd pillar here that's only 4 blocks tall. So we're going to do that on the other side too. And across the front. And then we're going to extend all of these blocks up by 4 so that they're all 5 blocks tall. And your house should be looking something like this. So now we're going to do pretty much the same thing, but this time across the whole of the rest of the house with white concrete powder. So we're going to go 1 block behind all of the pillars, and then extend all of this up. Instead of by 4 blocks, we're going to extend it up by 3 blocks, and it will all be 4 blocks tall. And this is what your bakery should be looking like so far. Now we're going to move on to doing the doors and the windows of the top floor. So come to the left side of the front of the house, and in this part here we're going to destroy a 2x2 hole, fill it in with glass panes. You'll have to put white concrete powder back on top because it's really annoying to destroy holes because it's like sand. And then we're going to put trapdoors on either side of it like this. And then on these 2 walls here, we're going to destroy a 3x1 hole and fill that in with glass panes in the middle. And that's what that wall should look like. So now we're going to do that on this side too. So on the stone walls, we're going to destroy 2 3x1 holes, fill it in with glass panes. Then on the concrete powder wall that's on the left, we're going to place upside down spruce stairs along the bottom, then destroy a 2x1 hole, fill it with glass panes, and then on either side of this, we're going to place spruce trapdoors. And then on the right side, we're going to make a little door so you can go onto the balcony. So along the top, place upside down dark oak stairs, and then across the sides, we're going to place dark oak fences, and then destroy 2x1 hole, place your spruce door from the inside, and then put your concrete powder back on top. And this is what you should have for this wall. So now come to the right side of the build, and what we're going to do here is destroy a 2x1 window in the middle, fill it in with glass panes, and put spruce trapdoors along the outside. So now come to the back, and we're going to do the same thing here, destroy 2x1 window, fill it in with glass panes, and put spruce trapdoors on the outside. I'm also not sure I don't know if you noticed, but I left one of the spruce trapdoors flipped, like not flipped, on the other side, which is really weird. Then we're going to do the same thing here as well, same window style, 2x1 window, spruce trapdoors on the outside. And on this part it's a little bit different, not much different, we're just going to do a 2x2 window with spruce trapdoors on the outside. And then for the right side of the house, we're going to do the same thing again, 2x1 window with spruce trapdoors on the outside. And that's all of the windows finished, apart from the one that we're going to do at the very front of the house. To do this, we're going to destroy a 2x1 window, and on top of this, we're going to place 3 dark oak slabs with another dark oak slab on top of the middle slab, and then place 2 spruce fences on either side of it, and then place upside down stairs underneath the fences. And then in the middle, we're going to place a plant pot with a flowering azalea in it. And this is what the window should look like. So now what we're going to do is the roof. So count up 4 blocks, and on the 4th block, we're going to place a dark oak stair, overhang it, then place an upside down stair next to it, and put a block on top with a stair on top, and then an upside down stair with a stair on top. And then we're going to do that on the other side too. So count up to the 4th block, and on the 4th block, we're going to place a stair, overhang it, place an upside down stair next to it, a block on top, a stair on top, and then an upside down stair next to it with another stair on top, and then next to both of these stairs we're going to place upside down stairs with blocks on top and then stairs on top, and you should be left with a 1 block gap which we're going to fill in using an upside down stair, then place a backwards stair, then place another upside down stair in front of that, and you should be left with a shape that looks like this. So now what we're going to do is come to the inside. And to fill in this little gap, we're just going to place 4 spruce logs like this. And once you've done that, we're going to move on to doing the main roof. So come to the right side of the build, and we're going to place a dark oak stair, overhang it, then place an upside down stair, and we're also going to do this on the other side too. So stair, overhang it, place an upside down stair, and on top of the upside down stairs, we're going to place blocks with stairs on top, and then another upside down stair with a block and a stair on top. Do this on this side too. A block, a stair on top, upside down stair next to it with a block and a stair on top, and we're just going to keep placing upside down stairs with blocks and stairs on top until we're left with a 1 block gap in the middle. And in this 1 block gap, we're going to do the same thing we did at the front, where we place an upside down stair, a backwards stair, and then an upside down stair in front of that, and you'll be left with a shape like this. So we're going to copy that onto the left side too. So place a stair, overhang it, place an upside down stair, place a block on top with a stair on top, same on this side, place a stair, overhang it, place an upside down stair, block on top, stair on top, place another upside down stair on both sides with a block on top on both sides, and again stair on top on both sides, and do this one more time. And then you're left with your 1 block gap, where we're going to place an upside down stair in the middle, a backward stair, and then an upside down stair in front of it. So now what we're going to do is grab your slabs and place them all the way across from the left side to the right, like this, and then this is what you should have. It will look better when we put the terracotta in, but for now it will do. So now what we're going to do is grab your spruce logs and we're going to place them facing outwards on all of the pillars like we did on the bottom floor. So you can see I'm doing it here, and you might have to destroy some of the dark oak stairs that we placed so we could overhang them, but don't destroy the ones of the actual frame of the roof. And then we're going to come to the pillars that are 4 blocks tall and make them 5 blocks tall by just placing another log on top of them. There's 2, so there's one on this side and on that side too. So now what we're going to do is actually fill in the roof. So using your brown terracotta, we're just going to connect the stairs and the blocks together. And this is what it should look like from the front, so we're going to do it at the back of the house as well. So now when you've done that, you're going to come to the top of the house where we place those dark oak slabs, and we're going to place stairs facing away from each other, all the way across. And it should line up perfectly, and you should be left with something that looks like this. And now what we're going to do is connect the roof at the front to the main roof, still using your brown terracotta. And on top of this roof as well, we're also going to do the thing where we place the stairs facing away from each other in the middle. And this is what that part of the roof should look like. So now we're going to come inside the house and we're going to do the flooring. So what we're going to do is grab your dark oak planks and we're just going to fill in all of the big rectangle. And then when you get to here, we're going to place 3 dark oak stairs going downwards so that we can replace the grass blocks here with dark oak planks, just so we can actually get out of the door at the front of the house. Like this, so now we can actually get into the bakery stall. And we're going to need a place to get up to the 2nd floor, so in the middle between these 2 windows here, we're going to place 3 spruce planks and then put ladders on top so we can get into here. And then what we're going to do is just fill in this massive hole in the ceiling with spruce wood planks. And we're also going to put a ladder to get into the attic, so come to the left side of the house, and along these white concrete powder here, we're just going to place 3 ladders so we can get into here. And while we're here, we need to fill in these massive holes, so what we're going to do is grab your spruce logs and just place a pillar in the middle and connect it to the roof, like this. And then we're going to fill the rest of this in with brown terracotta, 1 block behind the log that we just placed. And then we're going to get more spruce logs and place 2 across on this block here, like that. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side too. So do a spruce pillar in the middle, connecting to the ceiling, and place 2 on the sides, so we make a little cross, and then place brown terracotta 1 block behind. And then you have a way to get into the attic. So that is the whole house finished. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you built this in your world, or if you liked the video. Comment bread if you made it this far in the video, because you make bread at bakeries, and just please subscribe because I'm trying to hit 5k by the end of the year. Bye!